Well, I've got some news, Parker, that's bound to give your appetite a big lift. An old mate of yours coming in today from Barnhurst.
A mate? Oh, geez, who?
Margo Gaffney. You do remember her, don't you, Parker?
What the hell's the matter with you, Dor?
Well, look, I go into the dining room and O'Regan dumped something on me plate that looks like it died 6 months ago.
Oh, I don't know, Dor. Wasn't that bad?
Wasn't that good neither, Cass. As if that's not bad enough, somebody tells me that Gaffney's coming back.
Yeah.
Yes, that I could live without.
Why?
At least you'll liven this lousy dump up a bit.
God, wouldn't you know that you'd be the one that'd stick up for Gaffney?
Hey, what's the big deal anyway? And who's Gaffney?
Oh, you'll get on very well with her, Payne. You're two of a kind.
And what's that supposed to mean?
She's a bitch.
Yeah, and she's dangerous too. She was selling drugs to little kids no older than Bobby in Barnhurst.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore now, will you? Because she's gone.
What are you talking about?
Bobby, she's gone. I took a look in his cell before and the whole thing's been cleared out.
Jude, they wouldn't, would they? No, they wouldn't shag a little kid like Bobby.
Well, I don't know, but I am sure as hell gonna find out.
Well, we're taking the afternoon off, eh? Come on, rec period's over, get back to work.
I want to see the governor.
And you'd better learn to ask properly.
Miss Ferguson, may I please see the governor?
Certainly, Brian, just as soon as this lot get to work.
Okay, girls, let's hurry it up.
Hey, Jude, you will find out what's happened, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
Come, Brian, get it.
Don't you worry, I still got her Walkman. She wouldn't go nowhere without that.
Try not to go to sleep. Yes, Mrs. Reynolds. I'm just about to process Gaffney in. Do you want to see her? All right, I will. Thank you. Come on. You know the procedure.
Yeah, sign for personal belongings, have shower, have lice check, then a big boring lecture from the big boring chief. Big deal.
Almost right, except the governor does not want to see you. Apparently you're not important enough.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. She's new, isn't she? She'll learn.
Oh, Gaffney, you know, I really didn't think I would miss you. I was right. Excellent. 2 crosses. You are improving.
They're not crosses. They're kisses. I love the place.
Showers. Oh, girls, see if you can get Officers Ward or Ferguson to take over here, will you?
Ferguson? I thought she'd left.
No, she hasn't, and there are still quite a few people here who will remember you, Gaffney. So a word of warning. Tread carefully. I know your mates in there won't be pleased to see you, and that goes doubly for the officers. Come to think of it, you haven't got much going for you, have you?
We don't want to give Gaffney here the wrong impression. Okay, Hunt, come with me.
Where to?
Oh, didn't I tell you? The police want to see you, if you can spare the time. And get out.
G'day, dummy. Did you miss me? Well, come on, girls. Starting to think you don't like me. Suit yourself. Well, I'll be getting some pretty interesting merchandise in here real soon. Happy dreams in little packets. But I'll only be selling to customers who like me. So think it over.
I had to look after some of your customers when they got out of Barnhurst, Gaffney. Now, I don't want that happening to anybody in here. So no dope. Do you understand?
We'll see.
Okay, girls, back to work.
Why, this is fun.
Oh, great fun, Dor, but there's no screws around, so there's not much point, is there?
Oh, yeah.
Geez, you wouldn't read about it, would you? I mean, usually we've got 1,000,000 screws breathing down our necks today. We're on a go slow, nobody within a bull's roar.
So, what are you getting so upset for, dummy?
Because I reckon what Myra says makes good sense, and don't you call me dummy, just don't do it.
Don't worry, Cass. Margo's been on a go slow all her life.
That's right. She wouldn't even work in an iron lung.
Why work when I've got goodies to sell?
I don't think your ears work very well either, Gaffney. I said no dope, and I mean it.
Right, what's going on here? Why aren't you lot working?
Can't, Miss Ferguson. We're on a go slow.
You're what?
I'll handle it, Dor. That's right, Miss Ferguson. We're on a go slow, and we're going to stay on it until we get better conditions, better equipment, and better pay. We'd like you to tell Mrs. Reynolds.
And if I don't?
We go slower and slower. I don't think the department would be very happy if they lost the outside laundry contract, do you?
Hey, well done, Mara. Okay, girls, strike's over for today.
The strike's over.
Yeah, just for today.
Hey, mind if I sit here?
It's a free prison.
Yeah, it's really good. Want a fag?
Okay, suck, what do you want? Because if it's dope, it's COD like I told you before.
Hey, I'll pay later, okay?
No! Now bugger off before I forget I'm a bloody lady.
Not coming back, I hope.
Oh, Phil, isn't it a pity that the cops don't want you any more than we do?
Couldn't bear to leave us, could you, Weasel?
Stick it.
Oh, my God, look who it
Oh, it's good to see you back. Oh, well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, Cass. Well, it's good to be with my friends again, but, well, I had forgotten how great it all was.
Now, Pix, don't you worry. You just get some hot tucker in you. You'll be right as rain.
So how are you, love?
Well, I'm not sure. All of the excitement of being apprehended has left me... Well, I'm just not sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry that you got caught, but I'm really glad to see you
Oh, I'm
again.
glad to see you too, Judy.
Yeah.
Got yourself a dolly bird, have you, Brian?
Huh?
Who is
Bitch.
that? She doesn't look very nice
She's
at all.
not.
She's not very nice, Pix, but don't you worry. Me and Jude will keep an eye on you.
We sure will.
Well, I was hoping Bobby and Minnie would be here so we can have a sort of a reunion like you see in the movies.
Yeah. Well, things have changed around here. Not all for the best.
You mean they're in solitary?
Nah, it's worse than that, Pix.
Look.
I used to sing in Daddy's church choir. I could have taught us all some beautiful hymns.
I bet you could have,
Yeah,
love.
trouble is, Pix, I don't reckon my animal noises would have fitted in too good there.
Now, look, we did old MacDonald had a fun because we didn't have a lot of time to learn anything else. You know something? Cass did all the animal noises herself.
Oh, but you were great too.
She
Cass.
was fantastic. The rest of us sounded like a bucket of slops most of the time.
Judy, I'm sure you weren't all that bad.
Yeah, well,
Aren't you going to introduce me to your dolly bird, Brian? Or do you want to keep her all to yourself?
Crack off, Margo.
No, it's all right. Judy's told me all about you, Margo, and I've decided we should be friends. I think it's so much nicer that way, don't you? Especially since Mrs. Powell told me we're about to share a cell.
We're what?
The prisoners were being transferred to Barnhurst Prison.
Hey, look, everyone, they've just put up Sonia and Bobby's map shots.
What's happened?
Oh, bloody Sonia's done a bump.
Has not been located. Police are investigating. 4 youths appeared.
Well, what about that little monkey Bobby, eh? Nicking off and never telling anybody about it.
Well, what's wrong, Judy? Are you upset because I didn't tell you?
No, look, I'm not upset about that. I just don't believe that Bobby knew. In fact, I'm bloody sure she did.
It's no good coming to me.
Give me time to
There's a
find my
short thing in the
trousseau.
50 can't lose. Come on, everyone else is having a flutter.
Listen, fartface, if I want to make a bet, I'll be doing the asking. Is that getting through to your peanut brain, or do I have to use this cue to make me point?
Keep it down. Do you want to have all the screws in here on us?
There you go, Phil. Jude'll be in it. She's a sucker for anything.
If I were you, Phyllis, I would take your book and go away before you cause big trouble.
Just because I don't want to make a bet doesn't mean to say that no one else does, right, girls?
Yeah, I bet it's not the first book that's been running here.
Oh, shut up.
It's all right, Cass. Now, you listen to me, Margo. You don't think for a second that Phyllis will be able to run that book on her own. Do any of you? Don't you think that the freak's behind her? And what do you feel? You all want to line the freak's pocket? Is that what we want?
hell cares? Still make some yourself, don't you?
Yeah, don't stick your nose in where it's not wanted.
Mrs. Morris.
Well. Just quiet in here tonight. Hello, Mason.
Hello, Mrs. Morris.
Lock up in half an hour.
Better get back to your dolly bird, Brian. Someone might steal her.
Hey, come on, Jude. Come on. Come on, sit down, eh? Those mugs don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you.
Nice, eh? Look nice in your room.
Yeah, well, look like
Oh, my God.
You got a complaint, Gaffney?
Yeah. How would you like to wake up in the same room as that dippy dame? Oh, I'm slipping. You probably would. What do you want, anyway?
A little respect, Gaffney. You do know my name.
Hard to forget, Miss Ferguson.
Good. Now, Gaffney, I think, that you can supply me with some information about the Fellows gang.
Can't help you there. Stay right away from that mob.
Oh, that's funny. Because a little bird told me that you were up to your ears in the drug trade at Barnhurst.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And I know that Fellows has got the game sewn up over there.
You mean to tell me those buggers were taking a cut and I didn't even know?
Oh, drop the act, Gaffney. It's very obvious they manoeuvred you in here to open up new avenues.
Be a bit stupid. They know I've got no clout in here.
It would be very stupid, Gaffney. Because I made a deal with them to keep their noses out of Wentworth, and I'm going to make sure they don't back down on that.
Well, talk to them about it. It's got nothing to do with me.
Oh, yeah. But just remember, Gaffney, I'm going to be watching every move you make. Understand?
Whatever you say, Miss Ferguson.